Good morning, everyone. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a great start to your day and also for the 1st of August, 2022. Gosh, the months just fly by. Just fly by. Okay, so this is take 2 that I've done. Thankfully, the other one, I'd only gotten into it maybe 4 minutes or so, 5 minutes at the very most, but I had somebody stop by. Their cat had gone missing, and that, so she'd asked if I'd seen him, but I hadn't seen him. So, okay, so this is my new start for the 1st of August. And this picture is horrendous. But if you notice the thumbnail, that has a much better picture of what this is. It's called Victorian Wharf. And I received this from VIPcrossstitch.com. And their discount code is, just a second here. Oh my gosh. Okay, there, I think it's Interlake 05. That's all one word. Interlake 05. And this is an 11 count. It is 100 by 37, but it comes down to about 90 by 27. And there's quite a lot of block colors. So what I do with ones that look like this, I start with a color, with one of the solid colors. And I won't worry about the other ones until later, because the solid colors will be out of the way, and then I can work on, I can bring it down to the color that, one of these symbols here, like green circles or plus sign, red plus sign or something, so. Now this color here is 799. It's a medium to dark periwinkle. And I scrunched it up here at the very start. And because the fabric is very stiff, it is serged, which I was very happy about. And like I said, this was an 11 count. So it's easy to stitch, or easier than a 14. So, and of course a 14 would have been significantly smaller. You would have noticed the size difference, for sure. But as far as I know, this only comes in an 11 count. But I wanted to start something new for August. And I fell in love with this. And like I said, this video is brought to you by VIP Cross Stitch. Very good company. I've been working with them for quite a while now. And they are a fantastic company. If I have any questions or anything like that, I can email them and I will get an answer back. So fantastic customer service. Now I know some of you already have this one. I think Jeannie, you do. Claudia from Discerning the Truth, I think that's you. You just ordered it. I think it was you. If it's not you, it's someone else. yeah, so I just wanted something a little different. Just a second here. And this is how far I've gotten here on winter. This is winter season sampler. I'm working over here on the top of the stocking. And this color, it's only here that's left. So, and then I'll work on some other ones. You know, I'm going to continue working on this. Have no fear. This will get done. Because I'm really basically very close to finishing. So I think after this, I'm going to do these orange circles. And you can see Rudolph is more, you know, defined. And, yeah, even the snowman here, like his arms are taking shape. And the fireplace. So, I like this. I like this. Like I said before, I would be finished this, but I have been so busy. I am so busy every day. Every day something happens. And so yeah, it's not like the very quiet, boring life I had in Oakville, I can tell you that. I had hardly anybody come to stop in, and really, my neighbors, nothing. You know, like they just, I don't know. It's just a different atmosphere there. Oops, sorry. And I don't know what it is. There are cliques there, a lot of them. Well, I guess that happens in every town, right? And people run in cliques. So, but yeah, I may try to vacuum in a little bit. And I think tomorrow I'm going to change the sheets on my bed. I'll see. My right arm, upper arm there, is sore. And it's I think that's from when I was putting up the wind chimes. And yeah, and it turned out I didn't even put them in the right spot. No, I wasn't happy with that. So David came over yesterday afternoon, and he helped me first with the my bookshelf, and there was the guy had put an outlet on a post beside it, and so David asked me if I wanted it, and I said no, I have no need for it. And I said, do you want it? He said, sure. Well, there you go. And I mean, there's no sense in me keeping it. The bookshelf is it's pretty low grade. It was put together with, leftover plywood and that. So it's not in excellent shape, but you know what? For what I need, it'll do. And it'll hold my books. I'm not sure. I've got it over in the other room. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. I may put it over there in front of the door. I may do that because I don't use the front door. And should I need to move the front door, I can tell you that bookshelf wouldn't be pushed aside if there was a fire in here. I would turn it over and I wouldn't care about the books. Nothing. If I had to get out through the front door. It's the same like in the wintertime, we're putting fiberglass or styrofoam insulation between the doors to help with heat loss in the winter. I noticed that the front door was leaking quite badly in places. So anything to help. So that too, if I had to get out, I would have no reservations. None. None at all. Actually, if there was a raging fire, I'd pick up the nearest rocks that I have here by the windows and break the windows. I would have no qualms. And if it happened during the middle of the night, and there was a fire out here, say in the living room, there's no way I can get out of the bedroom anyways, because the bedroom window is so high up that I can't crawl out of the window. So yeah, my friend is visiting me, the frog, and that. I did fill up my bird feeder and my little sparrows and wrens and nuthatch and chickadees, and I had my finch come back. The blue jays have taken off, so I'm happy about that. I kept banging on the window there at them, and I guess they finally got the message and left, because they're greedy. They're absolutely greedy. And they're pigs. They just go through it and throw off all the seed. Now I know that the little birds will come and pick at the seeds on the ground. But that's still, that's still bothersome to me here that they do that. So otherwise that's about it. I just sat here and stitched yesterday, and I'm planning on doing that today. I may go for a walk later. Depends. It is cloudy out there, but they're not calling for any rain. So that's good. Yesterday afternoon, I chatted with an old friend of mine We've known each other for 40 years, 30 years, over 30 years. And so we chatted for a while. We hadn't talked in like 6 months. But yeah, and it's hard to believe in 2 months it's my birthday again. Like, oh my gosh. Like, heavens to Betsy. I just, yeah. Next year I turn 65. And that just boggles my mind. This year, in October, I will be 64. So, but my friend Pat, she's 10 years older than I am. And we were nurses together, working at the long-term care facility. And she was such a mentor, or is still such a mentor to me. She really is the first person that I could talk to about anything that was spiritually minded and, you know, on the psychic side, and about life journeys and things like that. I still bounce things off of her. So, she knew my husband too. She knew Lyle. And, yeah, so, so I'm just going to work on this today. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to work on finishing winter, because I want to get that one out of the way. And but I saw this, and I had the opportunity to review it, and I thought, you know what? I haven't seen anybody review this yet. And if you do get this and do decide to work on this, don't get your knickers all in a knot here about, you know, if you look at this and you go, oh, that's so much confetti. Because you're looking at the whole thing. When I work on a project similar to this, I just choose one color, and I will work on that one color, and I will get it done in the piece. Now, if it's a massive piece, then no. But this isn't really that big, so I can do that. Oops, sorry. I'm hitting it. And so yeah. So, because I know people will look at this and be overwhelmed by it and thinking, oh, I can't do that. I cannot do that. That's too much confetti. That's too much. Oh, my arm. think I got to put some aspartame or something on this. I can feel muscle in there. And but you just take this and you bring it down to the basics, right? And I always find that if I can work on the solid colors first, that the rest of it will take care of itself. So, because I don't see anything else except this red that I'm working on. And that's what I focus on. Now, you'll have to be careful because there is an orange here. Now, I don't think it really, if you do happen to cover up one of the orange, it's not going to matter. Because this is the sky that I'm working on. So, besides that, I always believe in making a project your own. And if that means changing it up a bit, or, you know, putting beads in, or using variegated or overdyed floss or anything along that line, then I would say go for it. Just go for it. So, yeah. I got a yawn coming. No, maybe I'm past it. But I would say for a project like this, an 11 count is much better because you can see it much better. And working on my winter, it's a 14 count. And I like it better in the 14 count. So, yeah. So I'm hoping that there's going to be that Juliet and John will be able to sell more of my stuff, and, well, of course their stuff, but I'm just saying my stuff. And yeah, so that's good. I'm glad that she's going to have it on for a week, because usually she does. She goes far longer than the, you know, she just takes over, because it takes so long to set up and so long to you know, price everything and all of that. And just to have it for one day is just, no, not a good thing. Not a good thing. Oh my goodness. So, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to put that bookshelf out here. I may do that. See, the only thing is that the bottom shelf is almost right against the floor. So it's a little on the difficult side there for looking at books. But yeah, we'll see. And Miss Twinkletoes had me awake 3 times last night. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with her. And she wanted out, and then she wanted out at 4 o'clock or 4:30. So I was able to put her out then, and then she came in, and I went back to bed. But even though she had her treats at 4 o'clock, say, she still wanted to eat at 5:30. So I ended up getting out of bed. It was 5:50 or something. And yeah. So again, I'm tired. You know, like a couple of days of disrupted, or a couple of nights disrupted sleep, it adds up. And that's what's been happening again. It's quite, it adds up, and I feel tired after a few days. And, yeah, not good. I stayed up later last night, and I was able to finish the book, An Unwanted Guest. And to me, it was that someone else was staying there. But it turns out it wasn't. Because that's the name in the title that you figured it would be, an unwanted guest, right? So, unless it was that this person was considered unwanted, right? That it was a murderer. And, yeah. So, but all in all, it was a very good book. Very good. It was slow to build and slow to get to even the first murder. So now I'm going to be starting a different book, and I can't remember what it is. Oh, it's a murder mystery. Legal thriller or something. I don't know. Police procedural. I don't know. I like the books by Patricia Gibney. I've listened to, and I do own, 6 of her books. I think it's for 6. And she's got number 7 out. Broken Souls or something like that. It's set in England. And very good. That's very, very good. And yeah. So But yeah. So I don't know how much I'll get done on this today, because I am going to go back here now and work on winter, because I'd really like to get this one done. It's just something I'd like to finish. But boy, I could have just stayed in bed this morning till 7 o'clock. But Miss Twinkle Toes had other ideas. She wanted to eat. And like she doesn't get anything else. She does get her treats, but she gets nothing else. And she just wants her breakfast. Oh, wait until the time change comes in November. Oh, I wish they would stop that time change. I don't care for it. I do not care for it. Not at all. It's, nope. No, it buggers everything up. So, I saw that yesterday's video didn't take as long to load, which I was happy about. So it must have been that it was yard sale day, and so a lot of people had their phones and were using the wireless network and that. So that's the only thing I can really think of. But yeah. But I'm not sure what I'm going to. I'd like to go for a walk, but I've been so. It's not lazy. I've just been so tired. Just so tired. But I may end up lying down here on the sofa. Jonah's on the bed sleeping. And I hope little William comes back there, that Jenny was looking for her cat. And he's a nice cat. He's one of the nicer ones. Well, I mean, they're all nice, but he's one of the friendly ones. So she wasn't sure if somebody might have picked him up. You know. And they go, oh, this is a cat. There's a cat. But you'd think with the collar on that people would realize that it's somebody's cat. Oh, I don't know. I hope he comes back. She's worried that maybe the fox got it or something. But foxes don't really go after cats. Now, I know there's always the exception to the rule, but especially the foxes around here, there are so many cats around, and they don't go for them because cats can fight back, and cats are very quick, and foxes don't want that. They want easy, easy prey that doesn't fight back. So dear. So we'll see what happens for the rest of the day. I just feel tired and worn out. Just so worn out. Juliet said there she had gotten tired yesterday afternoon and she had to lay down and she ended up sleeping for slightly over an hour. And I know she's one that does not like to take a nap. But we are getting older, you know, and it's a lot harder for us as we age. So, yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to finish this here. And then I'll see what I'll do, if I'm going to lay down or what. But I am going to work on all this red here, because see, like there's all in here and spots. But right now I'm just going to work on this and this up here. And oh, my arm. And it's sore up here on my bicep because I was hammering nails into the tree out there to hang up my new wind chime. And as soon as it got hung up, I knew it wasn't the right thing, but I couldn't get it off. So David was kind enough when he was here to take it down, and we put it in a different spot. And yeah, and it's out in the front there. So yeah. He asked me if I take them down for the winter, but I don't ever take them down. Once they're up, they're up. I don't. Does anybody take them down? I know Juliet, she takes a lot of stuff down that I just leave up. Like once it's up, right? So I don't bother. But yeah. So but yeah, so that's about it. So if you're just new here, thank you very much for stopping by. And always, please like, share, and subscribe. That helps my channel grow. If you've got questions, please ask down below here. Also, there is a dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. A lot of ladies were over there. I don't know if there's any men. I think James is on there. And him and his wife had stopped in here a little over a month ago, I guess. So I got to speak to them. And yeah. So, and my email address is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. So, okay, I think that's it. I'm probably over my 30 minutes by a lot. So, okay. All right, that's it for now. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you. And so do I. And of course, so does Miss Twinkle Toes, who's out my Lily Bell, who's fast asleep there. So, okay, peeps, I guess I will see you tomorrow, God willing, of course. And I am going to continue to work now here on Winter Sampler. So if you would like to be part of, like stitching along with me here on Victorian Sampler or Victorian Wharf, okay, it's from VIPcrossstitch.com. I will link it down below. And the discount code is Interlake 05, all one word. Okay. So that's it. That's it. All right, everyone. I guess I'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Toodles, everybody.